Craft D Raptor. I can see that on the screen.
Something me and you were speaking about today.
You seen this?
No.
It's a car crash. It's a car crash classic.
Okay.
Just a button as well while we're still building up because I've only just gone live. A couple of questions I've got for you, Shotty.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look. Wish Americans could attend events. Don't worry, there'll be pay-per-view for the events going forward as well, so
yeah.
Night of Real, you can catch that. Dean Lockett, can I just say you killed Tony D, Shotty?
Appreciated. Listen to mine, Tony D and Lunacy's new single out tonight, 12 o'clock on all good streaming platforms. Type in Pink Lagoon. Our single Oil Painting is out tonight, 12 o'clock. But thank you.
Just one thing, well, fucking someone has said, quite rightly as well, that we didn't watch a battle that was donated for last week, which was Pigsty and Random.
And that is what we will be watching this week, straight after this. Craft D versus Raptor Warhurst.
You just get straight into this one. I'm on Twitter. I'm on
45 up to now.
Nice numbers to keep going.
Let's go.
If you're on social media, bang it around. Let's get into this classic.
There's a question on here for you, quick though. Luke Riddle said, "How do you feel about your potential path in the tournament? Are you confident?"
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone I thought might have had a chance at beating me in this tournament is on the other side of the bracket. Luckily enough, Joker Star and Hulk are two people I wanted to battle anyway. But it's whether them two can get past LS Dean and Acre. I've already beat LS Dean. Don't see any problem battling again. I think my toughest battle's my first one, Mackenzie, and it's not even down to ability, it's just down to I don't know what to say to the guy. Battle if Acre beats Joker Star, it's two back-to-back battles against the same sort of person, so I reckon that's my only worry, like writing basically for the same opponent twice. But aside from that, yeah, looking forward to seeing someone like Maverick in the final.
Yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. I'm looking forward to the whole tournament. I think the matches that got pulled out the other night was like fucking insane. Dope.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Tournament picks couldn't have gone better. Some of the classic Maverick, Bobby Rex, Georgie Roots, fucking Raptor. Yeah. Straight away. Acre and Joker Star slept on like sick battles.
Yeah. I rate Acre a lot. Obviously, Joker Star is a UK legend. It's going to be a really good tournament. This is a resurrection of UK battle rap for sure, 100%.
People as well. Like we did a staff meeting last night and broke down the year schedule. And the tournament is only a little part of what's next year.
Oh yeah.
We've got like 25 battles, 25 events.
I am battling next year on Prem at least once, probably twice, maybe 3 times a lady. 100%.
Cameron, don't worry, I'm not sleeping on Mackenzie. I know he's sick. I wouldn't put him in the tournament if he wasn't. It's just I've not seen as much as him as I have with the other battle rappers. So when I'm saying I don't know what to write about him, it's because I don't know too much on him. But obviously that'll change after the battle, though, Shay. Yeah, is what it is. Anarchy tournament. Bison Briggz, the winner, King of the Dot. Dude,
I love the confidence. So should we get into this?
Yep.
Alright, don't forget guys, the golden rule, if you've had enough of this battle, just type time in the chat box. Bang off them Shotty Horroh emotes if you're on Twitch.
Make sure you bang off time as well, don't write it once or twice because you miss it.
Type. Okay, you always type that time. If you got them Shotty Horroh emotes, type it. I'll explain again, you can earn the emotes. That little face at the bottom is where the emotes are. The bubble at the bottom left next to the infinity sign, you click that and you can earn emotes. You might already have the points ready for the emotes. You can spend that on an emote. So yeah, the exchange. Let's get it. I'm excited to see this. I've heard about this a lot. Obviously I've heard of the infamous 3 words that came from this battle that everyone knows about. So I'm excited to watch this battle.
I believe I've seen this shit.
You know me, under a rock. If it's not wrestling, I probably won't watch it. I'll be honest. To be honest.
Right, battle 1. 4th show of archives. Let's go.
Yep. Raptor, salute, brother.
Yo, shut the audio device, the shots. Can't see this being.
You shut your mouth.
Whoa.
Yo, we in here? Yeah! Let's start with context.
Okay.
Because there's been this prospect. And he's been making strong challenger moves. Punchlines. Flow. Schemes to leave even the top battle of Sloon by 2016. But we all think he's gonna be the champion too. Fast forward. Raptor. What happened to you? See, I've been watching your terrible recent battles, and I couldn't find any actual buzz. It's been painful to follow it, so like a paleontologist, I've been digging into Raptor's past. Yo, because he fell off with the snow running down him like an avalanche. So now that dream's been running away from Raptor like Alan Grant in Jurassic Park. Yo, see, if it's not the snow, if it's not the snow, then it's a crow. He's so dead I had to bring an army of Calasars and Dragon Glass because he fell off and lost touch and started chasing the crow, Brandon Starr. See, when he first burst on the scene, we thought the kid was inspiring, and his opponents got better. You were quickly declining shit before so.
Shout out to the follow, jacking me off.
And sliding. When
You bastard.
Quill, that's when we saw the dip in your writing. And that's the problem with this scene. Yo, that's the problem with this scene. They get one win and a bit of honor, start making demands fast and turn into a prima donna, then switch to Costa like Chelsea when they got rid of Drogba, demanding a bigger offer than what Man United bid for Pogba.
Do you know what? I just want to say before we start, carry on. Today on Twitter, right, I wasn't going to mention this. Craft D, don't get mad and try and cancel me and that over this, yeah. I know what you like. But shout out to Craft D. But today on Twitter, I seen Craft D say Jeremy Corbyn is his biggest idol ever. Like the person he most wants to be like ever. And then after that he followed up the tweet with, "Fuck, I can't emphasize this enough." Like, yeah, alright, yeah. I think Labour's the lesser of the two evils. Fuck the Tories and Boris and all them bastards anyway. But a politician's your biggest idol in your life.
Fucking hate Jeremy Corbyn.
Yo, listen, I was bamboozled and befuddled. If I would be like, I just realised the gap, the difference between us as people. When he passionately said how much he really fucking loves this politician. And like that's his biggest idol ever.
Politics to me is the fucking biggest thing in the world, but
my biggest idol ever is either Rob Van Dam, yeah, Tupac, yeah, fucking Shawn Michaels, yeah, or like I don't know, some cool bastard. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you go Paul Scholes for you, Mint, Scholes. Wicked. Bit daft, but fair enough.
Paul Scholes has made me laugh, he's made me cry, he's made me fall in love.
With him?
Yeah, I told him I loved him, didn't I?
You told the figure you loved it, the toy?
No, I told him in person.
No, do it right now, pick the figure up on camera and tell it you love it.
I love you, Paul.
Mad bastard. Alright, let's get back into it. Sorry if Crafty is gonna find out and cancel me now and DM me and tell me like all this madness, but like I just have to say that because I was a bit fuddled and bemused. I was bamboozled. I was biddly bam babbly boozled by that. I was like, wow, we are different. Yeah.
Opinions on talking through your opponent's rounds. I think it needs to stop all round.
I think it needs to stop because I've done it before and I look back on it and I cringe. I'm an absolute idiot. It's
horrible to watch back in it.
It's horrible. Even when I'm being nice, even when I'm like sick, that was fire. Like I need to shut the fuck up. Like it doesn't do anything but make you look affected by it. So now I just like I tried, so I said to myself in the John battle, leading up to the John battle, don't even react. And then I was just like, I wasn't speaking, but I was still like,
yeah.
I'm like, but stop.
You know what I did when I battled LSD? I read the back of the water bottle.
That's good. That's actually good.
I didn't even know what he said to me until after the battle, pretty much.
You still don't know what he said to you? You didn't watch that back?
Yeah, sure. I never watched me on battle. Press play, motherfucker.
Alright, let's press play.
Should win an Oscar. Who the fuck goes into title matches sniffing rocks with a fifth of vodka?
Fucking hell, Raptor.
Who the fuck goes into title matches sniffing rocks with a fifth of vodka?
Come on, not what me.
Who the fuck goes into title matches sniffing rocks with a fifth of vodka? You thought that you could achieve that golden ticket off your bucket list, but quit when you let Charlie in like Willy Wonka. Yo. And that's the problem. You thought you were writing your future in the mirror you were sniffing off her, but that was the error said it reflects the dead like Lily Potter. Woo. Somebody tell Shotty Horroh that he ain't Manchester's best. Somebody tell Shotty Horroh that he ain't Manchester's best. Look above us on the card. You ain't even Manny's best dinosaur. They traded Raptor for Rex, and that's because Bobby's original. Bobby's original. You copied Shotty like a usurper.
I don't think we use this.
So that came through first, make him U-turn and drew curtains upon your Shotty's graveyard. Making changes to that plot. We knew you were still a genre like the It movie. Nobody feared the new version of horror. I said they should be feeding me more, not bringing me right back. This copy of a lifespan bit shot E for his right hand, but while you've been on the vertical drop, he's on the right, fam, so he'll stay on whatever horror's until he stops being a sideman. Yo, fuck anyone who thinks it's a ginormous leap. I'm facing you because all the others hide cautiously. I'll cuss until he's raging, eyeballs are steamed. Won't even be able to cry normally since I got blocked when the rest of his tear ducked. I had to bring something eye-watering. I don't care if this a home or place he's felt belonged. I'll expose the way he's led you on. The flow is aged, old and grey, no debate, he's never won. Dome gets caved, breath is lost, bones decayed, dead and gone, and sweep him underneath the rug. He's overstayed his welcome on. See, for the last 2 years, you've let this culture down. You were sniffing all the lines and never wrote them down. Couldn't get through.
Because I'm the man.
Sniffing all the lines and never wrote them down. Couldn't get through a single verse without choking out. Always arguing, but I'm calmer with it. So you won't make that comeback until you can go around. So watch him talk about the times he's traveled around the world and how he's battled bigger names than me and both still proud. He'll talk about his views, and that's supposed to count. All the while I'm spitting punchlines about you in this moment now, and that's why you never control the crowd. That's why you always get broken down, because you spend the whole battle telling them why you're better and never showing how.
Good round. Good round. Can you hear me?
Poet, virgin, rapid, you listening? You see for you, this is the biggest battle you will ever get in your life. You see for me, it's a realization of how much my rep has declined and the new depths of reside. And the new depths of reside you have been wanting this fucking battle, bro. Begging for time. Every event it was like, yo, I think me and yours. No. Every time. Because you see, back then it made no sense in my mind because he had the benchmark set out.
Could you hear me when I didn't have this one in?
You have a fucking mid-tier battle, bro.
Okay, makes sense.
Get in your line.
My mic's peaking. Still.
That's why half of the top tier battlers you ask for are set to decline, and the other half, you don't even get replies. You see, this battle would never, ever, ever be mentioned if I was well in my prime, so we had to fall off and hit your level because you couldn't step up to mine. Bow down, you ginger cunt. Because you see, this ain't even a battle, mate. It's more like a massive favour. But the fact you paid me just made it worthwhile for me to have to face you. He's about to catch a case. The majority of the magistrates have passed back the names on the scraps of paper. Case closed. Judge ruled it in Raptor's favour. Now watch a right arrow end cracked. If you think the man is greater, I'll snap his jaw quicker than an alligator. Right now, Jack can save you. Not even Danny Jack to save you, or you little. Listen, right now, Jack can save you. Not even Danny Jack to save you, or you little fucking faggot mate, Harry Baker. I ain't holding back against your pad and paper. Got my head down for the punches like Brian Dennehy in Gladiator. That was the hardest part of this body, kid. You'll all catch it later, but why when you lose the battle do you act like a fucking little bitter faggot hater where every decision agitates you, even though every judge that was asked in the panel voted in a clash against you? You are on your own. If you think you won your last battle, player, I was there. You went out on a limb. I'd have seen Frankie Fraser amputated. Now I know for a lot of years, this battle was, listen, now I know for a lot of years, this battle was more than you could fathom. Simply put, it shouldn't happen. What have you done for UK battle rap, bro? That'll be left unanswered, benchmark. You ain't got a place in this field because you substandard. The same with the rest of these, you ain't got a place in this field because you substandard. The same with the rest of these karaoke singers and pop rappers. You are a fucking ginger poet, bro. That scene battle rap was popping and jump wagon. I am a natural fucking rapper. Shit, I take drum patterns, look at them, turn my fucking drum anthems. See, I'm a natural fucking rapper. I can take drum patterns, look at them and turn them a fucking club anthems. Shit, I'm the man of this shit too. They all just forget because I went on a little slump backwards, but it's because the drugs got a hold of me like Slim Shady and Drug Ballad. But still, I am a big, listen, Ginger, I am a big fish, and your mid-tier surroundings ain't something I can fit into. It's like putting a great white in a swimming pool. Hey, it's like putting a great white in a swimming pool. You are a minuscule fish in a minuscule. What do we gain from battling this little food? You want my interviews? I've got interviews with bigger views, and it gets me. I am a fucking big fish, and your mid-tier surroundings ain't something I can fit into. It's like putting a great white in a swimming pool. You are a minuscule fish in a minuscule. What do we gain from battling this little fool? You want my interviews? Shit, I got interviews with bigger views, and it gets me mad knowing that I'm gonna have to share a ring with you. So I built up a split or two and laid back, thinking of the money like Snoop Dogg and gin and juice. Get to fuck, you ginger poet.
Saying then round one.
What are the people saying round one?
I'm going to sound biased, maybe, but I think Raptor clear round one. I think this is the difference between someone who has great writing, but someone who has great writing with a performance as well. Obviously, you can tell Raptor's horse as fuck anyway.
I think with Raptor as well, it's just like, and again, we're going to sound biased. I think with Raptor, it's just pure conviction.
Yeah, you believe what he's saying.
It's in his eyes and everything. It's in it. It always is. Even if Raptor's not at his best, he's one of them guys, yeah, where when he shows up and he's in the ring and he's doing his shit, I can't fault him. You know what I mean? If he gets his shit off, I can't fault him. Even with stumbles sometimes make his shit look better. He looks so fucking agitated, so passionate about it, that he's just the essence. He's just is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can see the difference between someone. Here's the thing, yeah. You can tell somebody who watched battle rap and fell in love with rap from battle rap compared to someone who fell in love with rap through being a rapper and doing the craft and stuff like that, and then applying it to battle rap. Do you know what I mean? A lot of shotty comparisons, a lot of this and all that. We couldn't be more from the same cloth. Do you know what I mean? We're from the same estate, we're in the same social circles. My cousin's with his cousin. You know what I mean? My cousin and his cousin are in a relationship. Like, we was in the same hip hop community, same groups. We come up on the same lessons and all that. I taught him a lot.
Went to the same schools and everything.
Same school. I was the first guy on our block that was like making waves. I influenced a lot of the guys on the block. That don't mean Raptor was the only one that took it and went his way. Do you know what I mean? Bobby went on our block. I didn't influence Bobby. Bobby was doing his shit. He's from Boston. But it's not, and this is me saying this, that whole mini Shotty or wanna be me needs to be put to bed. That's not what it is. He's always showed his dues and given me due respect and stuff like that when it comes to any influence I've had on his career or his stuff, but he's very much his own artist. He's very much his own style. But we are from the same cloth. We're from the same fucking school of hard knocks, literally and figuratively. So as soon as I hear all this mini Shotty stuff, I'm just like, you've obviously never been to a White Hood in Manchester, because we all look like that. We're all bald with the cap backwards, you get me?
Someone's just said as well, the poet angle doesn't work as battle rap as all type of battlers. Of course the poet angle works because it's an element of Craft D. Like, it's just like saying drugs angle doesn't work against Raptor because half the scene take drugs. Like, if as a battle rapper you look for what's different from you and them. So Raptor's comparing himself as a rapper to a poet, which a poet is completely different to a rapper, even though the structures are the same. A poet couldn't get in there and spit on a 140 beat, whereas Raptor going into a poetry slam jam or whatever they're called would be complete. He'd probably be able to do it, but it'd be more out of his element than on a beat. So of course the angle works. You can't go, oh, everyone's a poet in battle rap because it's different styles to being a rapper.
Yeah.
So it's an angle that does work.
I think any angle has the potential to work and not work, no matter what.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like, no matter what. Nobody, especially someone that's not in the ring, nobody can rule that out, because that's on your preference and that's what you think. You think that the poetry,
because if it works, it works. But you're essentially saying, if you're going to vote for him today, just remember what he's done rather than what he's going to do now. But yeah, welcome to the chat room. Is the Twitch changed?
Yeah, I noticed we had 80 viewers, and then in a second it went to 19 viewers in 1 second. So I'm like, what happened? So I want to try and find out what happened. Is there any trouble with the video, the audio, whatever is going on? Because that was
YouTube's done the same.
That was like a mad drop straight away.
YouTube was on, it was over 50 anyway, and it's dropped down to 10.
So let us know what's happened there.
Fuck it, should we just get into it? Second round.
Yeah, well, let's see what's going on, because it said the
YouTube's
broadcast ended. But how mad's that? YouTube fucked up, so now on Twitch, boys, the stream went off. How mad's that? The stream's on.
Oh yeah, everyone else saying it went offline for a little bit. It's flying back up now anyway. I don't know what's gone on there. Twitch is down. Twitch must have dipped off for a minute, because obviously this is streaming through Twitch to YouTube, innit? So
yeah, someone said that someone just said YouTube went down, so we came back. We're just gonna let this build back up again. Yeah, the Twitch viewers are going up. I was wondering what happened there. I was like, yo, stream dipped, but it's all good. I just got back connected. Alright, we noticed something was going on, so we stopped anyway. We are still live.
Just about to go into the second round. By the way, anyone got any battles you want us to watch? Throw sort of your recommendations in.
Yeah, let's get through it. Like, really good first round from both guys. Yeah, Raptor 1-0 in my opinion. It's only my opinion.
Yeah, let's go.
Fucking Twitch. How dare you? Yo!
You shouldn't mess with Raptor. Because one at a time, he'll fight you all first. Bring his 5'4" lightning storm, then rhyme some more words. But if you really want to piss him off, don't threaten him with violent torture. Just tell him that a raptor is a type of small bird. Because when Tally said that, he went from raptor, I'll strike his jaw, the type to cause hurt, to the little kid who just loves his pirate swords and flying saucer, with a Jurassic Park poster of the Isle of Sauna, little Ryan Warhurst, the fucking dinosaur nerd. But let's talk about that soul battle. Seriously, bro, what the fuck was that? You spat 3 rounds of worth of stuff to man on the forum before the fucking clash. So when he spat his 3 at checkpoint, yeah, I guess it was pretty fair of you to say nothing back. No, because you were dissing him on the forum, and that was a trick for the whole nation, using those tools to try to get the building fixed like a stonemason, but he never replied online. So with the live build and the location, you couldn't convey your belt to him when it was on rotation. You got your Yo, you got your soul taken. Any fan who called you champ, those dreams, they sell you a peak. Shit was a ladder match. Cause you going for the belt was a reach. You could have never survived this pen. Plus it was Briggsy who got you the title shot. As soon as you entered the Lions Den, you died getting the shot of your best friend like Lenny and Mice and Men. You died getting the shot of your best friend like Lenny and Mice and Men, but hold up. Yo. You died getting the shot of your best friend like Lenny and Mice and Men, but hold up. This one's a different story. See, this one's set in a Bible text. Before your body went to soul. There was no comeback after 3, so you went to revival next. That's when the shocks came. Expecting to find your friends, but let's run it back. To just after they'd bought Passover. What you tried to tell your disciples then. When you were sharing your wine and bread and telling them it was the body they remember in life and death, how looking back there'd be trails of evidence, but the real enemy lied to them. His own vision blocked, cause in heaven his sights were set, so the truth in the periphery crept through the side and left. That easy 3-0 was a treacherous price he set. Thinking with your followers guarding, that's where you would find a rest, but they sent you in.
Johnny, let me
and sent
tell
you
you
to fight
something.
in jest. So when he stood in front of the crowd, being battered and beaten, they realized he was never the guy, he said. And right now he's getting flashbacks of getting denied again, but I'm not the doubter, Ryan, I'm the spirit. Oh, now you're checking your side for flesh. Thinking I'm that thorn in his side, but which part is your side when you're buried and lying dead? That thorn in his side was in fact in his mind. And that's why I compared him to Christ instead. If he showed the passion, it's because that crown was getting inside his head.
Poetry.
Yo.
What's he on about?
Yeah, that is poetry, bro. You can't fucking do it.
What's he on about?
Yo. He's no Messiah. Yo. Hold it down. This crowd, man. This crowd. Hold down. Hold on. He's no Messiah. He played a python, the mistaken life of Brian. But in your song, Diary of a Prisoner, you explain the type of violence, the same that Soul exposed you for on stage to find him crying. Bruv, if you're gonna go to war on film, you shouldn't stay your diaries writing. Don't front lines. Those pages you should save in private, Ryan. See, I'm the lawsuit filer to this courtroom liar. See your future in the palm, it's your fortune finder, then hear the explosion and pop when I open his top like a corkscrew driver, turn his behead into a Greek wedding and smash him on the ground like Corfu China. Fuck any international you face. This is 2 cannons, 3 Jonais, 4 loose ciphers. I said I'm the Khalasar, the dragon father, a torch-proof fighter. You say you beat Calico? Yeah. But Cal was shit that day and what he bought you is minor. He's saying he took Cal Leezy. So now let's see if he can walk through fire.
What the fuck is he on about? Honestly, what is poetry? What's he on about? Just say your lips. What's he on about? Poetry, it don't belong in battle rap.
Hold it down!
So let's go! Hey, Ginge, check this. Hey, listen. I have earned any fucking battle that I have been in. I have earned my right to compete beside the elite, and I'm sure they'll all be inclined to agree, while as you had to resort to diss tracks, cheap shots, lies and deceit, the cries and the pleas, and when all that failed, you had to pay your way to be right where you be. That's being shed light on by me. How can you stand there proud? You didn't get this battle on merit. You got this battle by being a pest. By consistently and disrespectfully calling out all of the league's best. You show a bad taste. No touch of class. There's not a sniff of you getting any respect. So listen, now it's on site. I will make you see sense, cause this time you didn't strike so lucky. You took a swing at me and got caught out. You thought the ball. Alright, hold it down, cause I'll fucking go mad, Rex. Listen, Ginger poet, virgin, smash his head in. It's his fault. You listening?
Keep rhyming, bro.
Alright, you listening?
It's a good.
This time you didn't strike so lucky. You took a swing at me and got caught out. You thought the ball was in your court. How? Why? Because you made a racket and crossed the line with them, man, just to see them pie you caught out. Don't be such a fucking spoiled sport. What, now you think you can test me? Head, please. You're about to get me. Vex be bestie. Come in peace like a wet dream. Come on. Alright. Don't rap him! I'm not poetry.
Come in peace.
I write in a pad and pen, he writes on a scroll. Send him home before he hit him. Rapid. Because you see, you back. Even I came in this battle with murder on my mind. You came in this battle with Sherpa on your side. Look at him, he looks like a fucking nonce. Am I lying? Poetry! They don't belong here.
Yo, the guy's face.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Oh my god, the guy is
listen,
fucking
you can test me, hey, please, you're about to get me vexed, these bestie, come in peace. Whoa, rapping! Not poetry! I write in a pad and pen, he writes on a scroll.
Yo. Look, the guy's not reacting there, he's already hating.
Rapid.
The guy's already hating.
Alright, you listening? I came in this battle with murder on my mind. You came in this battle with Sherpa on your side. Look at him, he looks like a fucking nonce.
His eyebrows come down.
Poetry, they don't belong here. I'll just freestyle. Listen, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Hey, but listen, now you think you can test me, hey, please, you're about to get me vexed, bees, bestie, come in peace like a wet dream. I'm on my RAF vesties when I'm on my RAF vesties when he's prepped for the jet lead. Because what he said when you fought out, we cracked his feet, well, shoot feet planting with bent knees. They say Luna's religious with his shit because he can't allow a whack bar, and that shit represents me because in my head and my heart I'm religious with his shit too because I just bless come in peace like a wet dream.
Look. Look.
Send him home before he hit him. Rapid. Please,
I'm not one to say a guy deserves this, but I need to bring it back so you can understand what's going on. What's he called? Sherpa. Look.
Cross the line with them just to see him tie your car out. Stop me still fucking spoil sport. What now you think you can test me? Head, please, you're about to get me vexed, be bestie, come in peace like a wet dream. Come on, rapping!
Look, he's hating.
Not poetry!
See it?
I write in a pad and pen, he writes on a scroll. Send him home before he hit him. Rapid! You see, you you listening? I came in this battle with murder on my mind. You came in this battle with Sherpa on your side. Look at him, he looks like a fucking nonce. Am I lying? Poetry! They don't belong.
Does it get easier to watch that from your side?
Listen, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Hey,
it's so easy for me to watch that.
Please, you're about to get me vexed, bees, bestie, come in peace like a wet dream. I'm on my RAF vesties when he's prepped for a jet lead. Because when he said when you fought out, we cracked his feet for a while, shoot feet planting with bent knees. You say, they say Looney's religious with his shit because he can't allow a whack bar, and that shit represents me. Because in my head and my heart, I'm religious with his shit too. Because I just bless bees, hey. Because I just bless bees. I mean, I've been wanting this fucking battle, bro. I can only imagine the scenes when you've gotten this match. He ran straight up to the, I finally got a big battle alarm that he's got in his gas, started popping the glass, press the button. Come on. I can only imagine the scenes when you've gotten this match. He ran straight up to the, I finally got a big battle alarm that he's got in his gas, started popping the glass, press the button. Red lights come on and he flashed, sign on his door said knock in the vans. Zip, 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 zip. Bedroom changed to some sort of a lab with a desk, an intense light and a pen on top of the pan. Fire. Ginger, raging, poetry.
That was good, man.
Why are you booking these, man?
Leave me out of it, man.
It's supposed to be about rappers, bro. You inboxed me, said this league's about rappers and about putting rappers who make music. He writes on scrolls and he puts them in the oven to make them 4 years old. He's ginger and he's not had sex in about 9 years.
Say that whole thing again.
Send him home. You know what I mean? Because I can only imagine the scenes, Ginger, when you finally got in this match. He ran straight up to the, I finally got a big battle alarm that he's got in his gas, started popping the glass, press the button.
This is so clever.
Red lights come on and he flashed, signed on his door, said knock in advance. Zip, 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 zip. Bedroom changed to some sort of a lab with a desk, an intense light and a pen on top of the pan. Popped open a bottle of shams. Alright, let me go, man. Let me play. It's a poet, you can't do this. You feel me? Listen. Hey, Bagno, fucking look at me, bro. I'm about to go in. Come on. Listen. Hey, listen. Let me get it out, man. It's me when I get it all out. Listen. Popped open a bottle of shams. Screen drops from a hat so we can watch any clash. Listen! Smash your mum's head in, rap it. Let me rap it. Please. But anyway, listen. Popped open a bottle of shams. Screen drops from a hat so we can watch any clash I've ever bothered to. Hey, listen, Ginge. Screen drops from a hat so we can watch any clash I've ever bothered to have. So we can sit and take notes of the clothes that I've got on my back, from the date, the weather, the exact location I've got on the map, and any fucking bar that I've dropped that was bad. You know why? So we can scientifically break down any loss that I've had. Do you know what that shows, Ginge? It just shows me the amount of time that you've got on your hands, on top of the fact you've probably not had a shag as long as a blank. Just look at... All that shows me is the amount of time that you've got on your hands, on top of the fact you've probably not had a shag as long as a blank. Just
look at Sherpa looking at him. Sherpa is sending him condolences and like support from his eyes.
Because you see, I'm part of that dirty little man firm. We scrap dirty when we get I'll let you approach me. Start running up your trap first, James. I'll be like, oh, it's all right. It's all right, it's cool. Let him think he's had the last word. Fucking stab him when his back's turned. You know, ginger. Poetry! Virgin! Shite!
Too easy.
This is the most professional time.
Too easy.
Bro, it's too low in my opinion, holiday.
Don't send a poet with a rapper because I'll chew him up.
He's not even going to rebuttal that.
You're in a rapper, we're fucking you're getting a point up. This shit top.
Raptor, why are you so angry, man? Have you lost your mind? You rap like you spent your entire childhood being ostracized. Now masculinity of the toxic types become the master with softer side, so he throws a punch instead every time you want to cry, but thinks he's a bad man because he keeps a pocket knife under his sock supply. Yo, so you and Briggzy are definitely top tier. Yo, you and Briggzy are definitely top tier at being fast talkers. See, when I watch through your battles, I have to stop to check that it's not on fast forward because you rush through your rounds quicker than bar crawlers at last orders. Fam, just because you rush through your bars, don't mistake that for a better flow. Most people fear heights and early death or getting old. His biggest fear in life is having to battle over a metronome. Tried to edit, bro. No rhymes with metronome. Breath control. Because you can only beat who's in front of you.
Good rhyme.
And I treated them like stepping stones. You got decked by soul. I'm on the champ's path, the route. I'm stepping stones while he's trying to piece together the old Raptor from a set of bones. It's back to that classic craft. Levels that he's never rode. They don't rate me until I'm leaving. And that's when they hit my telephone to bring the god in last minute like an athletic cold-headed goal. Yo. So you can call yourself the better artist, but who's on gigging and getting shows? You probably still make most of your income from meth and coke, while he's been running around in circles, selling snow to xenophobes. I'm way more convincing. While he's been running around in circles, selling snow to xenophobes, I'm way more convincing. I've been selling snow to Eskimos. Fuck you, Cruz. Fuck you, Cruz. Fuck your crews. I'm in another group of cunning shrewd pens, full of underused men like a substitute's bench, but now it's my time to... full of underused men like a substitute's bench, but now it's my time to bulk up and use strength, man. I'm as tough as Rusev or Cesaro with the gut-wrench suplex. You about to be grounded. Trust me, you dead. These punches do press like Stone Cold Steve when he does the Lou Fez. Lay him down on the ground. Yo, I lay him down on the ground on his back flat. He'll see 5 stars when I jump him like I'm Van Damme. Put a stamp on his head like a snapback. Then make him choke with the soul till he gets flashbacks. Don't act bad. Don't act bad.
That's best round either.
This is London. Yeah. I ain't just some bloke from your town. I lay him down unconscious after choking him out. He'll wake up in the same box in a hole in the ground. Let's see how Raptor actually acts when no one's around.
What me? What you on about?
You're a letdown.
Get out me face.
Fam, you're a letdown.
Go mad.
How are you gonna go into a league called Don't Flop and choke lots? Fam, between the words Don't Flop, there shouldn't be a colon. Fam, what happened to you and Briggsy's Grand Division? Got too lazy for that too? That league should have popped surely. Oh, you're like the Twitter update. Because the lack of character is the reason you stopped keeping it 140. Yo.
That was a bar.
See, I was listening to your battle rap resume.
Shut up, boy.
I listened to your 7-minute shit round, listen to mine. Yo, I listened to your battle rap resume, and that was pissing me off. Bragging about how you put no effort in and did it for guap, quote unquote. Not even caring about the win or the loss. Happy to let down all his fans at a ridiculous cost. See, UK's in the shit, and some people blame it on individual wrongs and pin it on one. That might be right, but Don't Flop was best for years, and now it's king of the dots, so chalked out. Don't waste any more time, money or effort on lazy, arrogant dickheads who consistently flop. Let's create another golden age of battlers with the British on top. Craft.
Mr. Pandering again. Like snitching.
That was Craft's best round by far, though.
Poetry.
Oh yeah, top tier, bro. Way too easy.
Top tier. Get out of my ring, you.
Way too easy.
Listening. No, don't pause me, shots, mate. Listen, you're in my ring. I spend as much time as I want. You change your...
Did Craft D say he's top tier? Just not.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's not for him to say.
That's for the fans to say, innit?
That's for the fans.
I mean, he's Don't Flop champion, so. By the way, let me just say on Craft, like, I actually don't mind Craft. I think he's a good rapper. I think
he's a nice kid.
That was by far his best round of the battle. I still, obviously, people are going to say I'm biased, but I still think Raptor is 2-0 up. I can't remember Raptor's third here, but there's something about, and it's not just Craft, there's a couple battle rappers I think never really got obvious me. I know why fans love him and all that, but I never really got it. It's the same thing with Craft.
Council estate kids, we're from the council estate. We're little wrong'uns from the estate. That's just, call it what it is. I don't get the super pandery 2020, like he was toxic masculinity and he's a xenophobe and like just all this mad like pandery gear and that, and like I don't like lentils, I don't do yoga. You know what I mean? I'm not really into politicians and that. The
best thing for me in that round from Craft was when he was in Raptor's face and he was directly punching and punching and punching.
Yeah.
He had like a 16-bar scheme that was the best he spat in 3 rounds.
100%.
And his writing in the last 2 rounds was really good writing, but it never caught me. And I never went, oh, he's hitting here. Like, it's like what you said. He was like, you know, like when you're in court and your solicitor gives an opening statement.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. The person you see here is this man. Snitching battle rap.
It just seems really like, and it's not just him. There's loads of it. Like Craft D tries, yeah. He's good at rhyming. He's really good at rhyming. Like some of the rhymes he said in this are fucking brilliant. I like.
Oh, he's a great writer. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the wrestling scheme and stuff. But there's just there's a disconnect with me with Craft D and a couple of others, and it's just because like I say, I don't know how to put my finger on what I'm trying to say, but I feel like he would snitch on me.
I think with Craft as well is like,
I feel like I've had this conversation. I'm a hall monitor or something. You know what I mean?
I've had this conversation with Craft before, like when we try to book him for battles. Obviously, he always turns up 3 rounds. He never chokes. He's always bang on with what he does. You know what I mean? Like, props to him for that, because not many battle rappers do turn up composed and prepared every battle, which he does, which is why he's beat you down for the title. But at the same time, when I put Craft in front of opponents who are top tier, it's very hard for me to lock in a battle because they don't want to battle him. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a disconnect because he is a good writer. But there's something, from my personal opinion, there's something that's, I can't put my finger on what it is and why.
I remember as well, guys, like, because we do run a league and this is our show here, what we're on now. I say it a few times, yeah. We don't think we're the be-all and end-all of everything, and we don't think our opinion is what it is. It's fact.
Oh yeah,
like,
1,000,000%. Yeah.
We're saying what we feel as fans of the art form who've grown up watching this forever. Like,
yeah.
And what do we prefer and what do we like and the reason why it might seem we're biased towards Raptor, because Raptor watched the battle rap he watched or whatever, because he's around me and Briggsy for his old shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be into what we're into and shit like that, and so that's what he's gonna project. There might be, you know, I'm sure there's footage out there of lads from down south watching my battles and critiquing my battles and coming up with, oh, it's so aggressive, so masculine, and do you know what I mean? I'm sure there's that. Do you know what I mean? But like, at the end of the day, we're up north and we vote Labour. Apparently Craft D as well, because Jeremy Corbyn's his biggest idol in the world. But
I think the thing with this battle as well is, like, no matter how good Craft D is in this battle, even though Raptor is obviously off his head and he's saying loads of shit, what he's doing there is nullifying the seriousness of Craft D. Straight away, you want to know what Raptor's, and this take my friendship out with Raptor. This is like, I want to know what Raptor's going to do next more than what Craft's doing, because Raptor's making me laugh.
yeah,
Whereas Craft might be saying the most insane shit, and then all Raptor's doing is going, shut up, what is he on about? And in my head, I'm thinking the same shit, and I'm laughing with it.
yeah.
No, Ogmios, by the way, Ogmios is, I'm not comparing Ogmios to Craft. I'm saying I don't connect with that sort of personality of what fans do. So a lot of fans love Ogmios. I just never got the Ogmios hype, and never did. Whereas I love, like, people that, well, you know, I'm a big fan of, let's say, fucking, I don't know off the top of my head, Kid Verbal. Thought Kid Verbal was sick. A lot of people thought it was shit, but I got him.
I think there's a class divide as well. Like, if I'm just being absolutely totally honest, there's a class divide even when being around, because like, people might even say I'm a don't flop guy and all that, and Briggz is don't flop guy because we two people that actually built that company. We're not. We was fucking lab battles. We was from our own shit. And being in them circles and being in them crowds amongst them guys, I couldn't feel any more alien if I tried. I felt more at home in Toronto at King of the Dotland than I did around a lot of the guys in Don't Flop. I feel like there's a real class divide, and I think some guys aren't condescending with it. Shuffle isn't condescending with it, you know.
Yeah.
Shuffle isn't, I'm more intelligent than you.
It's believability, innit? You know Shuffle. You know what you don't even have to see Shuffle rap to know what you're gonna get from Shuffle.
I believe that Shuffle watches The Office and drinks red wine, and he's playing his part and he's hilarious with it and all that. And I believe he knows more about things than me. I believe he's read more books than me and stuff like that. And he plays that part cool, and he does it good. So does Craft, yeah. But could I see myself identifying with these guys and hanging around with these guys well, Shuffle, yeah, because I do want to go to London and I like to hang around with Shuffle because he's a buzz. But my point is, I think there's a class divide. So some of the things that they think is sick, people from like where we're from, we don't think it's that sick. I don't give a fuck what you know about conflict in Chechnya and how that likens to fucking Dara O'Brien, and then how that is like. I
think the thing is as well, like, people take it so serious what we say here. Like, as we've said numerous times, this is us as fans. This isn't us as the owners of Premier Battles. Like,
exactly.
So Charles has just said, I grew up on a council estate and love Ogmios. Fine, that just means you understood what Ogmios was about, Charles. I don't. Bear in mind, I've watched Ogmios live and laughed my head off. But when people said he's the greatest of all time and all that, I just didn't see that. Whereas people will watch Shotty and go, you know, he's not the greatest of all from the UK, don't get it and all that shit. But then they'll be...
What's that YouTube comment? Shotty is usually a good judge of what's a good look, but this socialist lefty shit is weird. A rare wrong move for Shotty. No, listen, you assuming that I'm anything political is weird. Like, I'm not. I'm laughing at people for being like over political, like socialist lefty. I will left-hander you in the mush, mate. What are you on about? I'm not no lefty, and I'm certainly not no weird right-wing fucking EDL loving fucking
weirdo
daft shit. Do you know what I mean? I don't like, you know what I mean? I'm not into that shit. I'm not into no fucking madness, social this and that. I'm a mad kid from the council estate that rhymes dope. You know what I'm saying?
Just a thing as
I
well.
don't like posh people though. I'll be honest.
It seems like on YouTube a lot of people saying Crafty writes sick, but it just doesn't have.
If Disaster
an
wrote
engaging
it, I'll let him
personality.
off. He can DM me about it. That's my brother. But you're wrong.
Was it Diz? That would be Diz, wasn't it? Fuck you, what was I saying then? Yeah, it just seems like people on YouTube anyway are saying Crafty's a sick writer, but it just lacks a personality to engage with, which could be what it is. That's all it could come down to. Should we get into Raptor's third?
Let's do it.
God, you do poetry and you're a virgin.
I need a
Listen,
piss me.
there's levels to this shit bag now.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
You need to get an ad block here.
Investing in oil.
I do.
Now let me help you see. When I was co-main eventing ABW, he was on the undercard battling. He was on the undercard.
Wait, I have to speak to this guy, mate, because this is a discussions program in it as well. And before my friend and colleague does his job, I need to talk. Like, I'm from the same cloth, mate. Withenshaw. No, we don't vote Labour, so we're not from the same cloth, then, mate. End of. I'll say this again. If you need to hear it, yeah. I'm not gonna go into because it's a battle rap show. It's not a politics show, yeah. But I'll say this again, yeah. It's the lesser of two evils, yeah. I don't. Thatcher fucked us. John Major fucked us, yeah. Theresa May fucked us. Boris Johnson constantly fucked us. And what he does is he makes people who are scared to integrate with people from other countries and other communities think that they are part of the 1% elite. You're not part of no 1% elite, mate. End of. What is he saying? Because that's on YouTube, isn't it?
No, it's not on YouTube. That's on Twitch, mate.
All right, don't worry. This is what I'm saying. Like, honest to God, yeah, I can't say this wholeheartedly enough, yeah. Fuck you if you voted Tory, innit? Like, honest to God. Fuck you if you voted Tory, innit? Like, besides our gringo, because he's a fucking mad cunt, he's a weirdo. But listen, everyone else, yeah, fuck off, really.
Let's get back to the battle, kid.
That's it, that's all I'm saying.
Battling. Excuse me. Bless you, G. Because you can't play. Listen, you can't play with a legend like FIFA settings because D-pad doesn't be effective. I mean, alright, let's go. Make noise, he's a poet. Go! Hey, listen, I'm a FIFA engineer because this is naughty shit. Goes, yo, because see, you can't play with a legend like FIFA settings because D-pad doesn't be effective. I mean, alright, you can be offensive, but then counteracts him. He's left the switch and he's defensive. I mean, I only called you out because of where you, bro. Shut your fucking mouth on, mate, you bro. You little ginger twat. Shut your fucking mouth on, mate, you bro. No, I don't want to hear any talk of a fight when you go with me. You are ginger and do poetry. Where are we gonna meet?
How do you feel about this round?
Right beside the poetry. You phony please, you look
I don't
like
give a
you
fuck about ginger stuff,
police. Your own persona screams,
No stinky biscuits.
please, so behold it's me. I'm only here because I've proposed a fee that you...
That was Raptor's worst bar of the whole battle. He said, where should we meet? Near the poetry. That was so bad. Look at Velk, he's so mad at him for it.
chose to me. Money doesn't go on trees, but always speaks, and it spoke to me, and that's the only reason. And that's the only reason. Difference in rap and poetry, brother. Listen, and money speaks and always spoke to me and me. Listen, and money speaks and always spoke to me. Now where's Snoop? Because you see, when Snoop put you on his league, I was pretty skeptical when he give you that match. But then, listen, yeah, you know, smack him in his head and let him know. Listen, when Snoop gave him that battle, I was pretty skeptical that he'd give him that match. But then I had a think, and it was a prank. Listen, and then I had a think, and it was a prank.
This shirt
Ginger's a lisp and he actually spits when he raps. The league's called Gifted a Gab. He took the piss out you, man. So fuck you and your motherfucking speech impediment. If I stabbed you, you'd bleed irrelevance.
Sorry, but listen, why is this girl trying to like... She's trying to blow on the bottle. Like, like look at this girl. You see her with a bottle near her lips. Watch this.
Yeah,
watch what she's doing. Watch what she's doing.
He took the piss out you, man.
Yeah.
So fuck you and your motherfucking speech impediment. If I stabbed you, you'd bleed irrelevance. Out with supposed to be pushing rappers. Why is he here with his pirate scroll and that? Send him home.
Come on, bro, get one round.
I'm telling you, you're listening. It's always me. You know, so money speaks and money doesn't go in trees, but money speaks and it spoke to me. Money speaks and he spoke to me, what? Yeah, yo, listen. Yes. Poetry, you don't do that in poetry. That's a rapping thing, brother. Listen, you ginger. Don't, you know, listen, you ginger. And my best mate's ginger, and I know he struggles, but you're a poet as well. But you're the poet as well, so I know you suffer more. Suffers. Am I lying? I don't even need to write for the guy, because he's a poet. And you can't send the poet in a ring with a battle rapper. You can't, because he's James Art Virgin. A poetry. Send him home. Send him home. Has he got bored enough? No. Them man have loved them same three simple words more than any of you bars. Because you're ginger, you're a virgin, and you write poetry.
Bleed irrelevant.
Listen, I've got it. Listen. You wish you wrote that, innit? Right. Hey, listen, if I stabbed you, you bleed irrelevance. Out with the old, in with the new, and that shit's been a testament to my redevelopments. So watch me crush anything in my path like stampeding elephants, because as you've heard, I'm angry. Because as you've heard, I'm angry. Yeah? I have lost more battles than you have won. Why aren't you in the position I am in? You know why? Ginger, virgin, poetry, it doesn't sell. I have lost more battles than you've won, but you must be crazy stupid if you think that you've got what it takes to do this. I've got punches I can shake the room with. You best get to somewhere safe for you quick, because there's a killer at bay like the Vegas shootings, bitch. Because there's a killer. Listen, tell him. Yo, tell him. Because there's a killer at bay like the Vegas shootings. I'ma take it to him. Organs blazing and the rage of fluid. You best get it into your thick fucking skull before I break into it. And you need doctors to drain the fluid from your brain's producer. You ginger, poetry, virgin.
Send him home.
Send him home. Yo, jump over and give him a round.
Please do, bro.
You know why?
I need a battle here.
Because he's ginger. He does don't cut me off, Tad. Listen, what do you mean no time? He's ginger. He's a virgin. And he does poetry. What? How can you get any worse combinations? Ginger's bad enough. Don't do poetry. Don't do poetry when you're ginger. Don't do poetry when you're ginger.
I always seem to think. Shout out to Chalked Out, by the way. Shout out to Tux, Shocks, Frankie Fraser. I always thought, oh no, they're gonna play us, watching us. We're not doing that. I always thought that he said Ginger Poetry Virgin longer than that. Look at me of all this wrestling and that. I'm the fucking man, me.
Ginger Virgin Poetry.
I thought he said that a lot more from what people said, but I guess he didn't.
To be fair, it was a better battle than I remembered it being.
Yeah, Crafty was actually really good.
I think it was Raptor 2-1 personally. I think
What round
Crafty
did you think
clearly lost the third. I just think there was too much. I don't think he actually got much material out in the third. Raptor,
Yeah.
I think it was just a lot of saying his shit. And Crafty had them sort of 12 bars where he was just consistently hitting, you know what I mean?
I could see people saying Crafty won. I could see Crafty thinking he won.
Yeah. It all comes down to preference. I remember seeing a lot of people saying it was a 3-0 Crafty because of how unprofessional it was from Raptor, but I think Raptor actually got 2 rounds out clean. Like, obviously, a couple of stumbles here and there, but his first 2 rounds, his first especially, was fire.
What was that other battle called? What that lad paid to watch?
Ransom and Pigsty, it's called.
Pigsty.
I've actually never watched Pigsty.
Pigsty.
Someone said Briggsy versus Kojay next. Now we'll leave that one, mate. That's
Wow, what happens?
I got killed for the start, but it's the one where I tried to fight Kojay in the first round.
You tried to fight him? You?
Not fighting, but nah, we had a little bit of shit before the battle, didn't we? But
listen up, UK. It's time to show local business some love.
What?
You can, everyone can.
you
Just
peek
leave
on the
a
gap,
Google
hit him in the face.
I got in this first
I didn't know
battle.
that's what it was. Yeah, me peek hit him in the face, and he told me he said something to me, and I thought he was just trying to kick off. So
That is a very Jesus-esque picture, that.
That is very follow me.
You speak to the people and speak some. I'm going to come back in a second and catch some of these comments on Twitch, but I need a piss.
Yeah, I'll have a flick through. If anyone's got any questions from him, I'll have a chat about it.
I fucking will do.
Yeah, you go for your piss, you prick. Big up Redline Pictures that are in here as well. Bizzo. When are we going to get Illiton in the ring? I don't think we ever will see Illiton in the ring, to be honest, mate. Something we tried doing for a couple of years, but it's just got no interest. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm reading the YouTube, so if anyone's on the YouTube got any questions from it, I'll just flicking through what everyone's been saying. Cameron Gray, what are you saying here? The particular fan base we have is toxic in a way that leagues like Pen Game, Gab, etc. get criminally underviewed, yet a Marlow battle gets mad views, and it pushed a lot of fans of the culture to be URL fans and not want to see any UK battles. Short Out was the biggest letdown of a I don't know if it's a toxic way of looking at it. I think it's just the way the scene is over here. Like, for example, I mean, Pen Game are getting serious views. Some of them battles are bigger than what we're putting out, what Don't Flop are putting out. They've got some mental views. Gab, I don't even think it comes down to a toxic fan base. I think if you were good on Gab, you managed to break through and go elsewhere and become established anyway. Like, it's not a colour thing. It's not a social thing or anything like that. It's, if you were good, you were good. Gab had a lot of good battlers, and you know who the good battlers were on Gab because they broke through and excelled on other platforms as well. You know, your Rivers, your Scoops, your Templars. Who else on top of my head on there? There's been a good few battlers that have come through. iKid, Trouble. If you're good, you're good, and that goes for any league. You know, the Dub Scandal, for example, don't get the best views, but they've had people like Maverick, Milker, Aiko, all come through that platform. So it's, for me personally, looking at it from as it, within the culture, it's if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. It's not nothing about toxic fan bases or anything. If bear in mind, we came from, obviously when Don't Flop fell apart, we came in, Chalked Out came in, Cold Red came in, and the quality was come off the back of Don't Flop, so the cameras knew what we were doing, the events that we did, we knew what we were doing. It all goes a long way. If you're putting out high quality content, people are going to watch it. That's not saying no one else does, but we run like a business. Whereas I'm assuming No Loose Chat, when they manage to do their big event, will be the same thing. If you're good, you're good. For me personally, that's how it comes across. And plus, I think a lot of gun bar rappers and stuff like that don't do well in the UK because a lot of the time it's not believable. Guns aren't accessible over there. I mean, if you're from certain areas you can get them really easy, but it's not really easy. You know what I mean? You've got to be a bit of a wally to carry one. But yeah, it's like, for example, bit of a wally.
Thanks, mate.
You're a wally. But it's the same thing. Like, for example, to listen to K-Shine in New York talking, you know, all this gun shit. It's believable because you could go to Walmart and buy a fucking AK-47.
You can get a little license that allows you to carry a firearm.
Yeah.
Not illegal.
Whereas in the UK, you've got little Maisie talking about shooting someone with a sawn-off shotgun. Like, you know, no one believes it. Shut up, you wally.
Who's said that?
I'm just using Little Maisie as an example because he's a turd. But
fuck Little Maisie. Uzi.
You don't even know that.
Uzi. I got an Uzi like Little Maisie.
When did people start realising Soul was the boy? That's a good question. I honestly, hand on heart, reckon it was after my battle with him. And I'll tell you why I say that. I think people knew he was good, but when I battled him, after me, he went something like 2.5 years unbeaten.
I knew he was the boy when...
We booked him for lab battles, mate, when no one was fucking with him.
That's what I was just about to say. We booked him at lab battles first.
Soul was very, very... He always has been very, very sick, but he had the same thing. I think he had the same thing, didn't he? He just didn't... There was something missing that connected him with fans. And it clicked in at one point, and I don't know when it was, but all I remember is...
When he got a Netflix subscription.
He turned into fire.
Ill. He just went ill. He was like, Death Note. Fucking Liam Neeson. And he's the man. Nah, do you know what? Yeah, as well. One of the realest guys I've met in this game. One of the best writers on the planet. One of the best. No, writers is a bit of a shit thing because it's what you say to people that can't do anything else other than write. He's one of the best rappers and battle rappers on the planet, bar none. One of the dopest guys. One of the dopest humans. Yeah. I'd vote for him if he was to be Prime Minister.
Daniel, how do you apply for the Academy next year? Just DM us on whatever social media you've got, mate. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Or just send us a DM and I will send you the information. We won't be doing the Academy tryouts till probably March next year, but keep your eyes out because we usually open the application about December time. But aside from that, we've got a couple of events coming up. What's the worst bar you've come up against? What's the worst bar you've come up with that you would convince would kill before a battle? I said to Soul, he looks greasy, no malio. And it got the sickest reaction. Bro, it was a filler bar, yeah? And I couldn't think of a rhyme. I just no mally around who I was saying. I think it was Soul Calibur.
Fake Prada. You better tell me now, yeah, that you're sorry to us and everyone in the chat for even getting political, or I'm going to ban you right now and you'll never be involved in our little shindigs again.
And there you have it. Right.
Also, he's like, I'm having flashbacks of listening to Murder Tip and all this. That was 20 fucking years ago, yeah? Go and listen to Murder on Our Hands and shit like that when I say over and over and over again, fuck Tory scum. Right, now, jog on. Carry on just watching the shit and just shut the fuck up about it. We don't agree politically. Who gives a fuck? What about politics right now in 2020 when all this bullshit's going on? We're trying to watch fucking Jesus versus a really small guy. Shut the fuck up, man.
Is it Pigsty or Pigsty?
Pigsty.
Right, Pigsty. I've never seen Pigsty. I've heard his name a few times.
Yeah, you're getting banned. Suck your mum. Suck your Tory mum.
Right, let's go. Pigsty versus Random.
He's banned. Delete.
Let's go.
Delete. Briggs, you do this for me, because I know you don't know what it is and you haven't got a clue about the context of it, but just do it. Delete. Say delete. Delete. Put delete in the comments, everyone. Delete. Briggs has no clue what that is. I just made him do a wrestling thing.
States. Yes. Hey yo, Reddit, if you want to pay homage, I ain't gonna sweat it, but it's cash only, homie, don't take no credit. I'll charge them an arm and a leg, tissue and bone, they finna miss you at home, everybody.
I'd hang about with this guy. This guy's cool.
Co-sign him till I get you alone. And your boy lost this matchup before the coin toss had happened. Fuck winning, dog. The points all to travel. I only still do this to enjoy watching battles. And my job's making it seem easy to do. Refrigerator magnet, I stick to keeping it cool. I'm live, 3D, wild, beastly, you mild, PG. Just smile, be sweet. Y'all, look at how we dress and think style beat me. Shit, I don't even care. Just keep it peaceful, player, before I cave in your skull like an evil lair. But oh no, y'all, I'm wildin'.
That is a fucking bar.
Yeah, cave in your skull.
Before I cave in your skull like an evil lair. Yo, this guy is fucking dope. I like this guy.
You mild, PG, just smile, be sweet. Y'all, look at how we dress and think style beat me. Shit, I don't even care. Just keep it peaceful, player, before I cave in your skull like an evil lair. But oh no, y'all, I'm wildin'. Long hair, it's supposed to be non-violent. Dog, try it. The quiet type, let hands fly. Palm Pilot on silent. I came to say it's plain as day, there ain't even a game to play. My style covers all the bases, no need for a rain delay. But hey, today, everybody say they matter with the same 8 patterns. I ain't seen the game stayed saddest, so I'm here to overshadow any gray day rapper. Yo, the nomad's home, you better hold that row. I beat your whole damn flow. Boy, I kick it nuts like Rochambeau. Little bastard, please, you wanna rap with me? You gotta say it with your chest like a graphic tee. This a masterpiece, the formula for the evening. Like, your performance is gonna beat me. I put evolution in writing, origin of the species. So just lie down slowly and call time now, homie. They gonna watch this battle back for my rounds only. Plus, I can't stand your accent when you rap that crap. Canadian goose, all I hear is whack, whack, whack. You're like a Aflac ad in a snapback hat, and you're half blind, and that's fine. But when this Cyclops raps, it's all about how we want to try combat. My guys, stop that. You can't even make eye contact. A damsel in distress, you just lie on tracks. Van City, every one of your icons wax. Send your best soldier, get a pine box back. Now try and top that.
On vacay, why deny the entree plate? The dance and the song ain't changed, we not playing games. It's Vancouver in this bitch, and it always rains. Cause something gotta keep the flowers growing on late graves. Try and watch a random battle. Should I'd rather watch a random 16-bar challenge on Madill's channel. Catch a Vic with an ox, make a bad example. Throw a Victorinox in an Adam's apple. Suckers like you get stabbed for the rent. You got something I want, something, then that's nothing that I have to regret. I imagine how your cash getting spent. I have to get you Hansel and Gretel the way I got a plan with your bread. You be sketching with a pad and a pen. These hands made of lead, flashes some red, random, hit the canvas instead. You be drawing all them animal heads. Godfather scene, wake up with that in your bed. A flash and you're dead, caught with a stray. Peep it, it's lodged in your brain region. Squad deep, draw heat like Bobby the Brain Heenan. Body is freight, leaving the dock of the bay. He getting dropped with the weight. See if you walk on the lake, Jesus. Don't slow it down for no clowns, but I'll reiterate. You'll leak a fountain drink, mouth spouting Minute Maid. When a body shot pound you rib to paste. Stepped up, now you're in the way, and I'm now you anyway. Any way you cut it, you ain't humble at all. You're the least liked person that I've stumbled upon. I've known battle rappers to throw a couple of shots, but all of them were at random. Shit, what are the odds?
For those that don't know, hey y'all kids, it's Random, Chaos Prince. I started whooping ass, ain't taking a day off since. I'm used to the drama and all the usual gossip. It's not all Hakuna Matata, but I feel like I'm looking down from a roof up in Gotham, trying to pick out the root of the problem and who's gonna stop them. Cause nowadays, shit is getting troubling. Why is everyone's favorite battlers Christians and Republicans? Like the two worst things for black people weren't religion and the government. Fuck these jabronis, y'all don't even know me. Auto block, FIFA goalie, auto shop. Keep it rolling, y'all don't stop. Beef emoji, 12 apostles, Jesus homies. I said, get with me, I've been busy in Sin City, Mississippi. If this kid get frisky thinking his fist hit me, swing sucker, guarantee it a Mississippi Skippy.
Hella dope.
Yo, if you're watching this and you know what Random's Twitter is and shit like that, tweet the Premier Battles Twitter now with just I'm on it.
Yeah, just at him. Everybody going at him like loads, but don't leave the stream. Stay with us.
Yeah. Stay with us, please. Let's go.
Pigsty's a dope guy. Nick, I know you're loving the Batman bars. This guy's
little threats.
This guy's one of the most impressive guys we've stumbled across.
Yeah, he's just different. Pigsty is sick as well.
You gotta be unique.
Ain't gonna move me. I will take your groupies and make home movies. And if this little wanna say something to me, I got a Japanese lawyer and his name's So Sue Me. I said last night, dinner with the Godfather, Don Mobster, 2 shots vodka, rock lobster, slept off in an odd posture and woke up bugging him. Franz Kafka, this is good night style, sophisticated. Cook my swine with good white wine. That's why this cat's pat don't look like mine. All that time you took, I just took my time. I was patient with the thing. Now my name began to ring. I skated to LA. Now I'm playing with the Kings. Y'all were airline stewardesses waiting in the wings. Facts are facts. They ain't even have to ask. No matter how you pad the stats, you only grow to a point in the cactus patch. But I want to help. Let me try, my guy, because what I advise to bide your time, you got to limit demand for high supply. Raise your value, rise and climb. That's the path that I defined. Y'all just follow suit like a private eye. Sometimes I don't know why I try. Sometimes I don't even know why I try. Those are amateur moves. I already had the pants and the shoes, just need the camera and crew, because if it's RYD, then Random's your dude.
The poetic form, the get-up on, the head of long hair. It all says, set of lawn chairs at the Renaissance Fair. I heard you even met yourself a debutante, player, because y'all know he did that crossbow seminar there. You rocking Seinfeld's puffy shirt like it's completely normal. If humans could travel time like Quantum Leap, the portal would be your wardrobe. Every time you eat DiGiorno's, you cut the pizza into a Z for Zorro. He'll wear anything thinking he won't fail. Jean coats, maybe Speedos, a fleece. Oh well, you trying to break into fashion? Blaze some neon trail? Bitch, you rode in on Joseph's Technicolor dream coattails. You're some weirdo hippie nomad just lurking about. Your friend spots is your hostels. You're turning them out. Billy Joel, the way you crash and burn in their house. Man, they say you're on a wave. You're just surfing a couch. You find a building that's vacant, then it's chill, you're vacationing. You and those raccoons can really build a relationship. Living it dangerous. He was hitching a train to this with his belongings hanging off a stick and a handkerchief. That nose is the disability you're getting comp for. I mean, what kind of industry would get him on board? Got an application sent to Job Corps. They suggested you do fetish schnoz porn with that Texas Longhorn. Plus, you stay trolling forums for a confidence booster. People called you a loser, you fucking tossed your computer. You don't like talkback? How this Guy Fawkes mask gonna lose face and get tight on some anonymous users?
All right.
Cooking.
All right. Before coming out to rhyme with y'all, I was getting stoned in the desert like Islamic law without the mob involved. I was feeling pretty great. Quiet, calm, chilling with a J, silent Bob. What's the finest song? Do gun bars. I hate this so-and-so. I should violate your totem pole. We ain't seen the cat bust since My Neighbor Totoro. You wouldn't load a clip on YouTube, you dumb fuck fan. Wise up, this lying punk ain't got a gun tucked, damn. So if you run up jam, it's just your bum luck, fam. Fuck a battle, little homie. I'm that one punch man, and you look like a douchebag, woof. The Ray-Bans fit way cooler. I ain't here to play that shit. Kids out of this world, y'all can call him Spaceman Spiff. I'm talking to him, rock the room, this the caveman's crib. But this what happens when young zappers among rappers. Dumb bastards can't tell Rembrandt from a Dutch master. I'm one pastor, the perfect dose of bourbon, coca, surfer, rosa, urban culture, purple doja, sperm and over. Think the worst is over, motherfucker. You don't deserve the closer. I've been watching you lose for years. This Vancouver dude could use a new career, so this L's a souvenir just to prove that you were here. You barely left your town before. What's all that talk of talent for? Without the force of crowd support, son of straight died, so any clear wins is near misses. Runaway bride, and it's gonna.
Don't make the mistake of going on Twitter looking for Pigsty and thinking at Mr. Pigsty is Pigsty and then clicking on his You're gonna do it, aren't you, Briggsy? Don't do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. Go on.
It take time to find a lesson to it. You've shown little growth, dog, and less improvement. I gotta wonder, money, why are you here? Western Union, now I'ma stress it to him, cause not everybody's got the stomach to cut through tears, chopping onions. You either top the summit or drop and plummet, and the latter ain't even an option, brother. Cause I don't think you're my enemy, but if they ignore my legacy, I'll stay asleep or hit like the Born Identity. This a surefire remedy to take battle rap professional. I had to ramp it up to make it handicap accessible. You talking that nonsense and not in the top 10. Call me Cambodia, got it for Phnom Penh. Why would I stop then? I'm hot as your mom friend. Ali Uza the God send. Hallelujah and amen.
Nice. I'm done with him now. And I noticed that you're mad because I'm styling. And this battle was decided for my man combatant eyelid. Picture that. Imagine it was Random acting violent. Then it's Channel 4 reporting on this random act of violence. You do love poems, getting your romanticizing on. You get sad and write your thoughts, bitches laugh and write you off. They don't like this desperate herb or that pansy vibe at all. That's why your type getting curved like the Hanson writing ball. As for your challengers, half of them I wouldn't rate them. Your wins is wind sprints. You battle bums at record pace and padded up your resume. Stands your buzz is elevating. This fuck up that quick run like random number generation. So what to do when I could clown this dude with little effort? Piss him off like last line when I just assumed your gender, or be funeral director. Every rudiment and measure, bars give you goosebumps. You can choose your own adventure. I schooled those you a student of. You knew this when you entered. So with you, I didn't feel a Newton of the pressure. With this loss, your wins are just old news that ain't remembered. Stylish sharp, put a scratch through every groove that's on your record. You are every college kid in Vancouver who's attending at a humanism lecture group with Rupert this semester. Precision cut, splitting up your noodle to the center. Have to suture it together like you ruined vintage sweaters. Kimura lock, humorous collector. Necktie from Peru, stew squeeze the juices from the nectar. Counting every ounce of loot that you surrender. Cause off top I'm taking random shit. Call this doo-doo in the desert.
Alright, Tom.
Really appreciate it.
That shit was awesome.
Fucking really good. Who put us onto that?
Choose from 17,000 markets
it was
this
someone who
election
donated
with
last
Wall
week
Street,
just to watch
sterling dollar and euro dollar available
That was a
24/7.
very, very sick battle.
Yo, so yeah, I'd heard Pigsty before. Pigsty is fucking sick. I didn't know, you know, he got that good. He'd advanced a lot.
Pigsty battled Soul, didn't he? That's where I think I recognise his name from. I don't know.
Looking, that would be good these days, man.
Yeah, say this. Random's one of them. I've never heard him before, but I'd be interested in bringing him over to PB, but on like a small event.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like to headline an Undisclosed or something against.
Yeah.
I don't know. Imagine him in Major Concerns or something, or like even someone like Bizzo gets a couple more wins under his belt. Like someone that sort of style is a fucking great battle.
That was I'd say Pigsty won the battle. Pigsty was more direct and rap battle-y and stuff, but that guy, definitely the most unique battler I've seen in a while. His content was more enjoyable for me.
Yeah,
not
definitely.
in a battle context. Even though, he was just fucking. He looked like some out of a film or something. He was dope. He was lit. Like
he looked like he was on acid. Yeah,
that's the type of shit you need. Like everybody tries to be everybody else these days, and he was just being himself. Pigsty, he's someone I would like to bring over as well, because he was good, but I didn't know he'd advanced that much and got that good. So massive shout out to Random, massive shout out to Pigsty. Like I said, I chilled with Pigsty in Vancouver. Absolute legend of a guy, top guy. Shout outs to La Sparker, Sketch Menace, and all the family over there in Van City. Yeah, man, fucking lit, great battle.
Yes, I forgot who donated last week, but safe, that was a sick battle. So I've never seen neither of them before, so it was good for me to watch. They were both sick as well, but little things like that, like not seeing them before, straight away followed them both on Twitter, and if they can get over to the UK at some point, that'd be sick.
Yeah, 100%.
People are saying watch Random and Madflex. I'm guessing that's going to be an absolute bar fest, so we'll save that for next week.
We'll do that next week, yeah. We're gonna try and start being a bit more TV.
Oh wait, they were on acid. This is Battle Rap Bitch said they were on acid for that battle.
Awesome.
That explains everything about the battle.
I felt like I was on acid watching that battle. Shout out to everybody involved in that. Everybody that put that, ruin your day. Everyone put that together.
Now here's Johnny. Let me tell you.
What was you gonna say then, bro? You reckon what?
We're gonna start trying to be a bit more punctual with this stuff. We're gonna start at 8 with no technical difficulties, and we're gonna be finishing at 10. So this week we are gonna wrap it up now. But yeah, watched a couple of good battles.
Shout out to everyone that has locked in as well, though. 4th week running, we've done good numbers again.
Yeah, we're still on good numbers here over at Twitch right now. But
we're on 50 on YouTube.
Yeah, 71 on Twitch. But what we're gonna do is next week there'll be a lot more going into the production and a lot more. We're gonna work this week on a few other things and stuff like that, and definitely get this figured out.
Career mode will be starting soon as well. Obviously the series where we sit down with a battle rapper and watch their entire catalogue over the course of a couple of weeks. First we'll be doing me and Shotty, so we'll just be watching all Shotty's battles back to back, breaking them down. Shotty will be telling us what he did, certain things and backstories that people might not know about. And we'll go from there with it. But yeah, we'll put an announcement out when that's happening. But if you're not following us or subscribed on the YouTube, make sure you do that now. Give this video a like, drop it a comment and all that goodness. It keeps us going on the algorithm.
Like Big Jim
and at the same time,
followed, so salute.
Big up. And same with the Twitch. If you're watching this on Twitch, hit the follow, subscribe buttons, and we'll be back next week. As I say, episode 3 from last week is now on the YouTube channel. We streamed an exclusive single with Shotty, Tony D and Luna C, which is out at midnight as well. And we watched some absolute classics. So, but what did we watch tonight? So we watched Craft D and Raptor. Yeah. And we've just watched Random
as well, because I know that I know Craft D's gonna get on my case about what was said tonight. Look, it's just our opinion. Happen to share a similar opinion. Can see how anybody's seeing that battle going either way, but the style that I like is the Raptor style, and there's the very polar styles. But yeah, good battle, good showing. Just don't call yourself top tier, and don't, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot.
That's for fans to say that.
Yeah, and takes a lot to be top tier. It doesn't just happen when everyone else is not around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when the top tier is not there, the mid tier don't become top tier. You have to really go and do top tier shit. Like sit on planes for 8 hours a time on your own, battle people. Stuff like that, so.
You've got to have international bookings and stuff under your belt.
You've got to have international wins under your belt.
Yeah. DML207, any jobs going at Premier Battles?
Yeah,
bro. If you're serious, email us at info@premierbattles.club. So club. Yeah, just drop us an email. We've got a couple things going on that we've not announced for next year, so we'll definitely be looking to bring more people in. That goes for anyone else who's interested in working for Premier Battles, whether it's events, social media. Anything like editing, cameramen, we're always looking to build the team. So drop us an email at info@premierbattles.club and we'll get back to you as soon as we get a chance to go through them. Yeah, I've been Bison Briggz as always, joined with my lovely partner in crime,
the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Next week we'll try and get at least 3 battles in as well. Tonight was a bit of a mess. The first hour was spent sort of sorting out cameras and audio. But it's good. I appreciate everyone that stuck with us all the way through it as well. Watched 2 good battles tonight, I think. I mean, Car Crash was Raptor and Craft D, but it was still a good watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was more like a car bump. It didn't result in a full crash. It was just.
You know what I think it is? I think
it was just an awkward good battle. It was a good battle, but awkward.
It was the first car crash we've finished.
Yeah.
So you can have car crashes where the battle is just a mess, like this. but you can have full write-offs where we have to just time in the second round because it's that bad.
Yeah. If it was a real car crash, it was just about. I reckon it's just about busted headlights and a couple of scratches on the bonnet.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's to everyone that's locked in. As I say, make sure you click subscribe, follow, and all that goodness, whatever platform you're on. But this hand will now begin the wave, and Shotty will end the stream. Have a great Thursday night, guys. Oh, by the way, if you've not watched it, I don't know what I was going to say because nothing came out on Sunday, did it? This Sunday. New battle out on the channel.
I just want to draw attention to the fact that I'm pretty warm, and I'm like sorry. Say some skinny bars about me now, motherfucker.